Hey guys, welcome to my daily video. I just wanted to show you what's going on right now. We are probably getting the first flowers tonight. And apart from that, it's all preparation right now. Still working on the plants that are not flowering yet. The season will be long. And even if they do not flower at the first flush, doesn't mean anything, because we could get another flush maybe in a month from now. So we are pushing all the plants that are not flowering yet or have no signs of flowering. And apart from that, it's just waiting now for the flowers to open. I want to create a little space, open up places where we can film, where we can have a nice chat with the flower that's opening up and all. Maybe we will do a live stream, stuff like that, you know. Over here, we will have pollination videos, and it's still cleanup. Every day I'm cleaning up a little bit, but there's still a lot of work to do. Few more days left, and I'm sure I'll get done by that time. These I would love to move into the sun now. This is a spot. It's okay. It gets light during the second half of the day, but I would love to have these at a totally different spot of the garden. So long term, I will make sure that there will be new spots in my garden where we can store plants that are flowering, or that are at the beginning of the season. I need a spot where I can put something like this, maybe in a little hothouse, you know, not tall, maybe this tall, self-built, like a small greenhouse, mini greenhouse, but not one of those cheapo things that fall apart or fly away. We either build one of these or a few of these, or we buy one of these or a few of them, because they are great. They are available at similar kind of quality than the greenhouses, and I want to use more of them. For example, we could just put them somewhere, remove the trees around it, and put a few of these mini greenhouses, and it would be like in a normal greenhouse, with the light intensity. They would be protected from the frost, and yeah, something like that I want to do. In here, everything alrightish. Once again, no flowers on full Validos. It's not a bad looking plant. I repotted it last year, or maybe a couple years ago. So maybe it's just a question of time. I also feel like this species needs super hot winter, dry winter. So in the future, all these Chilean species will get fewer water from me. They will get the sunniest spots, and only as much water as absolutely necessary, because I want to scare them a little into flowering. This plant flowered maybe 2018, and since then I don't think I've seen another flower on it. So here are flower buds. Here on these I cannot see them, and that is a little bit frustrating, because I want to have flowers on these, and when they do not do what I want, I get frustrated. Yeah, here are a few more that still have no flower, that still haven't flower buds, but even those look better now. You can see the very nice, healthy new growth. Everything on the top shelf is developing nicely. This hybrid here didn't look very good. I had to put it on the top shelf because I was worried about it. And now it's slowly but steadily starting to recover. Now you can see the first flower buds here. And the spots are older. But what's changed in the last time since it has gotten this spot, it's that it started to flower, that it's just looking this healthier new pups and all, you know. Sometimes it will take a year or two for a plant to recover from something like this. I'm already very happy with the progress. This is great. The fact that it is flowering right now after having like a bad spot the winter before, I'm very, very happy how it turned out. I had hoped that this one flowers, but unfortunately doesn't seem like it. It's a grafted plant that didn't do well sometimes, sporadically, you know. So it's not surprising that it hasn't flowered, but I would love to see it. I think this is PC crossed with Orange California by Michelle Killen Cactus. I would love to see that flower, but it will probably take a little bit longer. This one's coming out nicely too. Bertramiana. Sörensia bertramiana. Validos corner. The one on the right is the short spine South Australian Tersheki thing. Grows relatively slender to the other Validos that I have. I wanted to show you these and I want to talk about them. This morning I've already taken a short video. This is Glaucus. Trichocereus glaucus chalensis. These fall into that complex, but I want to show them to you when they are flowering. They have a super nice flower. Very segmented growth here, but the light doesn't show it, I think. I'm just looking at the display of the camera and I think you cannot see how notchy this thing is. It's an interesting plant. Yeah, then here, this is a Dessau Ika Gräsers Überraschung hybrid, I think, or something like that. It needs repotting. Then this here. I've just seen that something had attacked the flower. I might have to move this one because once they have their slime on it, it could attract them again. Hard to get all the slugs out of the greenhouse, but we will try in the next days. We will go out at night and every slug that we see we will move out. It's recognizing this piece as a face. I just see that yellow square that is always marking it. I always try to show the top shelf plants because they've been people probably wondered why I've shown them when they looked like crap maybe a month ago, but now you know, because now the shelf has shown how good it is for the plants when they are on it. It was important to show how they change once they are on the shelf. So yeah, we recorded them in advance. And yeah, now, I mean, this is the kind of light that gets plants to flower. This kind of light, then you provide all the water they need. No matter how much you lose, you need to fill it up again or you cannot keep them on this shelf. They will lose water if it's not filled up. You can keep them there for short to induce flowering, but ideally you make sure that they don't get dry in that time, because the flowering takes a lot of energy, and it's really pointless to go all through all the hassle to get them to flower and then not give them the resources they need to grow the fruit and the flower. Yeah, okay. Apart from that, there's so much work to do. A lot of it will not be done. Like in regards to pollination, at some point when there are too many flowers, we will just say, okay, we pick the ones that we will pollinate, and everything else is too much. That's just something that happens, and on this channel you will be able to see it. Yep, let's go outside. There is flowering. There, I've seen this one already. I need to move it out of the sun. They are not doing well with the sun. So I moved this one out of the sun later, but apart from that, they are looking okay. These are sorted out probably, but I want to give them a chance. So normally they already look sun stressed, but when it's a plant that you want to get to flower, sometimes you make an exception. You push it a little bit despite being in the sun. But yeah, this is too much now. Move it out. I love when the plants finally respond to good care, to the changes that we do. This one I repotted just recently, maybe a couple weeks ago, and now here's the flower bud. There it comes. There. Might have to move more plants. We will see how the sun gets, how aggressive the sun will get. Yeah, over here, arboricola. We will have to cut it out of the pot in the next time it's repotted, and it will probably be this year. The plant has earned its spot in the collection, and I just can't not keep it. It's just I've bought this plant maybe 2007, 2005 maybe, on eBay, and I got it from the Netherlands. And it was expensive. This thing cost $50 when I bought it, and was a small cutting. And at the time, I don't know, I was just not having a lot of luck with this plant, because the slugs kept going at it without any kind of mercy. So I repotted it into something else, different medium, and yeah, always kept it under wrap, protected it in the first years where it was super sensitive, and now this is a great plant. I took a few propagation cuttings too of it, and God. Okay, so in the next weeks, apart from flowering, apart from pollination, we will also try to locate great hybrids within the collection. Everything that looks special will be selected, will be taken out, repotted. At the end of the season, we will try to give the best spots really to the best plants, divided by size, and we need to know what we have, so we know what we sort out and what we keep. yeah, I think right now there isn't much else that I can do apart from spraying, but I sprayed enough. I did my duty today. Have problems with my leg, so I got to check the leg for tick bites, because every time when the tick gets when the leg gets so bad, very often I have a tick bite. This is the Validos. I got a few comments about it. I just want to say, this is classic Validos. This is a massive plant. Check out the side pops here. Comparison like to my hand, what kind of size this is, you know? So I got this plant from a breeder in another part of the country. It took immense organization to get this plant to where I live, because the seller had listed it for very little money, and the shipping costs were much higher than the plant. I think I paid $50 for the plant, and at the time it was not very big. It was maybe like this tall, and paid $50 or so, and the shipping alone was over 100. I don't recall, but I had to get a traffic company, traffic carrier that transported this plant, and I was awake the whole night because these guys drove through the night apparently. And it's sometime in the morning this thing landed in front of my doorstep. It was labeled as Trichocereus poco, so plant from the Trichocereus thaiensis complex. And if you look at it, I don't think this is poco. Highly unlikely. You know, I mean, we've identified it as Validus, as Trichocereus validus. I just want to say the body is very, very different. So most of the Validus that you will get on the market, that you find on the market, are misidentified or have no label at all. It's just normal with Validus. You just have to know your plants, and when you see it in front of you, you get it. This one came from European wholesale, Cactus wholesale. So this is a botanical plant, botanically grown plant from wholesale. That's the story that I heard when I got the plant from the seller. Yeah, and he was able to had a few of those. I mean, I've seen another plant of his that was flowering, and he had also seeds from his plants. So that is amazing, and I hope we can get the same here with this one. Yeah, okay. I think I will wrap it up. My mouth hurts, my leg hurts, and the sun's too strong. I don't want to get too much sunburn again. When you're out all the time, gotta be careful. It adds up, the hours in the sun. Oh, and by the way, this is Pink Stripes again. I put it aside here, and I just hope that it's opening tonight. And we will collect all the pollen that this thing has. We will move it inside to make sure that nothing steals the pollen overnight. And we will try to do a time lapse with it. I have my old phone, and I will try to do the time lapse with my old phone. I'm not sure if it will work, but we will try it out. Did a few propagations here. These are important for the breeder. Very good hybrid that needs to be propagated.